Hi, welcome to Take 5 and thanks for joining me. Dr. Vince Vitali said, a friend of his once said to him, "Vince, do you think we can know God?" And he responded, yeah, sure. But he wasn't satisfied, so he went on and asked again, "No, do you think we can really know God?" What he was asking was, do you think we can know God personally? As a father? As a friend? Do you think we can know not just about God, but God himself? When you read John 5:39, it says, "You search the scriptures, thinking that you will have life, but they are they which testify of me." God can be known through the scriptures. So while we are in this quarantine period, why not take time, take a break and take 5 to ask the big questions? And in light with, can God be really known? It begs another question, that is, can God be known through the Bible, his word? And can the Bible be dependably trusted? I wish to take you through a journey of why I depend on the Bible. And the first point I want to share with you says, because of its reliability. The Bible contains no contradictions and no error. You know, it's interesting that there is no room for broad-mindedness in a chemical laboratory. Water is composed of 2 parts hydrogen and 1 part oxygen. The slightest deviation from the formula is not allowed. There is no room for broad-mindedness even when it comes to music. The skilled director or pianist will not permit his pianist to play even so much as half note off from what is written in the music. There is no room for broad-mindedness in mathematics. You know, neither in general or business algebra, calculus, nor trigonometry, there is no allowance of any variation from the exact accuracy. The solution of the problem is either right or it is wrong. There is no room for broad-mindedness on the athletic field. The game is to be played according to the rules, with no favors shown. There is no room for broad-mindedness even in the garage. The mechanic says the piston rings have to fit in the cylinder walls within 1/1000th of an inch, and that's the way it has to be. We find scientific evidence, even though the Bible is not primarily meant to be a science textbook. The Bible contains many statements which are related to cosmology, hydrology, biology, meteorology, and other fields of science. Early science and geography held to the idea that the earth was flat, prompting the Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan to navigate the world to prove that it was indeed spherical. Then you read Isaiah 40:22, and then it says the circle of the earth, or in the Italian translation, global. The Hebrew says kuk, sphericity or roundness. So even if the translation circle is adhered to, think about Neil Armstrong in space. To him, the spherical earth would have appeared secular regardless of which direction he viewed it from. I cannot resist to give you my favorite Bible verse. It's found in Job chapter 26 verse 7. It simply and succinctly says, God hangs the earth upon nothing. One sacred book, and this is no joke, that's why I won't say which one. This sacred book teaches the cosmology that's interesting. It says the moon is 50,000 leagues higher than the sun and shines by its own light. Night is caused by the sun setting behind a huge mountain several thousand feet high, located in the center of the earth. It then says this world, flat and triangular, is composed of 7 states, one of honey, another of sugar, another of butter, and still another of wine, and the whole mass is borne on the heads of, wait for it, countless elephants, which in shaking produce earthquakes. 40 or so years ago, the US launched its Apollo 8 mission to the moon, and the astronauts captured this astonishing photograph, which has become one of history's most influential images. Earthrise, photographed by the astronaut Bill Anders as he and his fellow Apollo 8 crewmen Jim Lovell, Frank Borman, they orbited the moon on Christmas Eve in 1968. The Bible's reliability is also found in prophetic evidence. It's fulfilled prophecies. You know, around 27% of the Bible is prophecies. There are around 360 prophecies about the first coming of Jesus Christ, and all of them have been fulfilled word for word, no errors. The Old Testament predictions of the Messiah were so specific and so clearly fulfilled by Jesus of Nazareth that both Jesus and Apollos used these prophecies to prove that Jesus indeed was the Messiah. You know, there are more than 125 of these prophecies, but we won't have time with all of them. Let's just review 12 of them. What are the odds that Jesus could have fulfilled just 8 of these prophecies by mere chance? Dr. Peter Stoner, former chairman of the departments of mathematics, astronomy, and engineering at the Pasadena College in California, applied the principle of probability to this question. He calculated the odds of just 8 being fulfilled by one man as 1 in a decillion. That's 1 followed by 33 zeros. The Bible's reliability is also corroborated by archaeological evidence. There is many archaeological expeditions that have been made on the biblical sites. Amazingly, none of the archaeological discoveries are against what is written in the book, but indeed, they are supporting the Bible is true. It clearly proves that what is written in the Bible are not fairy tales, as some say, pie in the sky, by and by, but these are real incidents. Few of the notable archaeological discoveries that have been found are the burial places of the kings, the burial places of the patriarchs in the Bible, the tomb of the patriarchs. We are talking about Machpelah. Structures mentioned in the Bible like places, pools, temples. They have also found tablets which talk about biblical incidents like a global flood, the Tower of Babel, list of the kings who ruled, names of ancient biblical places and people. My friend, this quarantine period in which we are battling the COVID-19 pandemic is an opportunity to take a break, to take a moment, to take 5 and reflect. You can reflect on finding God personally, and that can be done through the Bible. Why should I depend on the Bible, you may ask? Well, because of its reliability. Thank you for joining me today on Take 5. I can't wait for you to connect with us again. God bless you. Take 5 is a show produced by the Chizipiti Church, a fountain of love, and it is made possible by support from many partners. If you wish to follow more of our studies on these and many other subjects, please connect with us on the Chizipiti Seventh-day Adventist Church on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like our platforms and share with us your comments. We also have our plug-in team ready to pray with you and encourage you through life's challenges. So please connect with us and would love to pray with you. We can't wait to hear from you. And remember, when life seems to drown you, just take a moment, take a break, and take 5 to reflect. God bless you.